Welcome back to our channel. If you're new, thanks for joining in. We are at Minneopa State Park Campground. We're going to give you a tour of Loop A. They have two loops in this campground, Loop A and Loop B. We're going to do a walkthrough tour of this so you can kind of get an idea about the sites. All the roads in and around this campground are dirt, gravel roads. But they're not real bad rutted or potholes in them. They got a few, but not a lot. This campground is pretty secluded. Some of the sites is kind of close together. Real shaded on some's not shaded. All the even number sites is on the right, all the odd numbers on the left. Site 1, you can see it looks like it's full sun, but the picnic table and the fire pit ring is in the shade, and then right behind it you can see it through the trees there. We'll show it to you when we get to the other side. Is the bathrooms and shower house. Here you got site 2. Most of it is shaded. You have a flat tent spot, it's shaded. Picnic table shaded. Fire ring semi-shaded. And this is kind of a medium length back end. All the back ends in this campground is gravel. Loop A does not have water or electric. This whole campground has got what I call community water spigots that you can fill up with before you get to your site. Site A4, I think's probably the most unique one here. You back uphill to your spot. Your RV could park here if you're in a regular vehicle. You park right here as well. But what makes this in here unique is you go uphill to your picnic table, fire ring, and tent peg. This area here looks like it would be shaded pretty much. Tent pad, all the tent pads is flat, pretty good size. Your fire ring has a grill built in it, and these grills swivel over the top of the fire ring. And if you look, you can see that you're up on a hill. This area is pretty much shaded. We're going to head down to the road, and we're going to go on down the road and show you some more sites. Here we are coming up on site 3. Got a pretty decent back end, and it is shaded. Again, that's on the left side. Right here, I believe, will probably be site 4. Van camper, truck camper. tent camping for sure. You cannot get no RV, motorhome, Class C, or anything like that in this spot. Too short. A5. You can see it's got a pretty decent back end. Back end is in full sun, so if you had an RV, you would be in the sun. You get your picnic table, fire ring, and your tent spot would be in the shade. But it also backs up to another camp spot on the other side. If you don't like to be that close to somebody else, I would definitely choose a different spot. And that was A5. A8. Got a decent back end.
A little bit wet.
The ground does look a little wet here. Like it holds water some if it rains a lot. There's your tent pad. Here's A9. It looks like it's shaded. You have your back end here, good for an RV, travel trailer, motorhome, Class A. The problem with this one is I don't particularly like is you got this wide open spot there, and way over there is your picnic table and fire ring, but it is shaded. And you do back up to, you've got another campsite there. You're not just totally secluded from two different campsites, but you do have some vegetation between you and the next person. A11, you can get a small RV, small Class C, possibly a Class A travel trailer in here. The tent pad would be in the sun part of the time, but again, it backs up to that campsite and the one we just showed you. The road leading in here is all shaded. It's all wooded all the way around. They've got some huge trees to help shade everything. They do have hiking trails throughout the campground. Another look at the big trees. We have A12 on the right, A13 on the left. A12 looks like it's shaded. And you have this big ravine back here in the back that it backs up to, but you get a view of the wooded area back here. A13 right across the road. It's a little bit shorter. Small travel trailer, Class C, truck camper, tent camper. Be good for this. Looks like it's in the shade. A14. Got a long back end. Good for just about size rig you have. It's shaded. Picnic table, fire ring, and again it backs up to this ravine here. And you can see the river right through there. And if you look down the ravine, you can see the train tracks right down at the bottom. Trains do come through here, but it's just a rumbling noise. They don't blow the horn. So it's not too bad, even though you're that close to the tracks. Let's go down the road and look at some other ones. A15. This park has a lot of the huge boulders placed throughout it. Kind of makes it look neat and unique. Another one of the big boulders. A16, kind of a medium length back end. It's got another boulder in it. It also has a view of the river. A17 is a medium back end. This is one of the community spigots that you have. You can either get buckets of water, tubs of water, fill your RV from here. A18, a little bit shorter back end. Looks like it's going to be full sun. A19 and A20, they're pretty close to each other. Got a little bit of vegetation, not a lot. A19 is a short back end, but it's real close to the other campsite right there. Level tent pad, another big stone. And if you come to Minneopa State Park, highly recommend that you go to a place called Flowers and Vegetables. It's about 6 miles down the road. They sell homegrown flowers. You can pick them yourself. They got sweet corn you can pick. They have helpers there, that volunteers to help with the vegetables. The lady is, her and her husband is a 5-year generation farmers. Their whole family broke ground in this area back when they first moved here, so they kind of help establish this area. A22. A22 is a short back end, but you get the view of the river a little bit. Look at the view behind the campsite up on the other hillside. It's a beautiful campsite. The ones right along this bluff, I think, would be probably some of my favorites just because of the view. They do have quite a few squirrels around here. And one of the dangers they have is snakes. As you can see, there's one that's been run over for some time. Not sure what kind it is. But you come here, just be aware of your surroundings. Watch for snakes. Mosquitoes are bad here, so you want to bring some kind of aerosol spray to help fight the mosquitoes. Screen room, anything like that to help fight them. A21 looks like it's fully shaded. I'm not seeing a tent pad for this site, but I imagine you could put a tent right over there by the trees somewhere. A24, medium length, back end pad. You still got that same view back there. We're up on almost like a bluff. There's your picnic table, fire ring. Some more of them big rocks I was telling you about. Pretty shaded here as well. A26, it's a short back end. Look at the stones they have around that campsite. A23. Kind of a medium length back end. The ground's just a little bit uneven. Right up there is the tent pad. If you get a chance to go by and buy some vegetables from Flowers and Veggies, she would greatly appreciate it. The lady that owns that is real knowledgeable about that area. Just sit down, sit there and talk to her for a while. She likes to talk to people. A28. A25. She's real knowledgeable about the area. She enjoys visiting. A30 is occupied. A32 is the host. They do have the dumpster here. And this is something I've never seen at state parks. You got like a little library here that you can leave books, and they've got books and stuff in. You can come pick one out for you or your kids, read them, and then put them back when you're done. Get some benches, trash cans right there. Women's message board. They don't have personal maps you can get, but they got maps like this posted throughout the park. You can take a picture of, and at the park they have maps that you can take a picture of there too. This is the men's. We're going to go in and check it out. You have 2 sinks, hand soap, Two mirrors. It is well lit in here. All the lights is motion detected. You got the urinal. Two bays. Your shower has clothing hooks, towel hooks, and a bench on both of them. These lights here are motion detected. You can see how well it's lighted up. They do have hot water here, hand dryer, and trash can. What I do think about this state park is odd is their state park office is not located in this area. You have to go a couple of miles over to get signed in, checked in, buy your firewood. That's also the trailhead for the Minneopa Creek Falls. You have to check it out while you're here. If you check in online, you have these cards right here, the dates, year, and your confirmation number. You fill that out, put it on your dash, because they do require parking permits here, vehicle permits here. So if you check in online, you stop by one of the spots that's got these. They've got a place up front by the front gate that's got them. Just grab one, fill it out, put it on your dash, and you'll be good to go. Pretty decent sized dumpster. They have trails to cut through to Loop B, so you can use the facilities over here. They've got cut throughs all the way through. A32, that is the campground post. The host actually has their sign out there with their name on it. It's good to know. And then there's two more spots here, A27 and A34. Here is another community spigot you can get water from. Fill jugs or whatever. Pull up here and get your camper full of hoses. First spot, A27. It'll be partly sunny, partial in the sun, partial in the shade. It does back right up to the shower house and bathrooms. A34, a good distance back for back end. Picnic table and fire room. This one here would be partial sun and partial shade. Now we're going to head over to Loop B. As you can see, this road is dirt. It turns dirt, so you turn off the main road. When you turn off the main road, you come up to a pay station where you can pay for everything there, or you can pay for it online. If you're going to wait to get here to pay, you need to be here before 5 o'clock because the office closes at 5, the park office. You can find all the directions you need for getting to the park office online using their address that they have. Loop B, right by Loop A. This is a road end. B2 is occupied. B1. And I just want to let you know that Loop A has no electric and community water. Loop B, you have B2 has electric, 30 amp. Some more of the big rocks that they have. B3 is a pull through. You'll see it in just a second when I get up here. You can see the picnic table and the fire ring right behind it. It's pretty secluded. B4. There's another one that has electric. When you look online, they will have all these sites marked with an E, which stands for electric. None of them has water at the sites. They all have community water. This is the community water for this first couple of sites. You can pull your camper over here to the side, fill your camper up with the water hose, or you can get some water jugs, buckets, whatever you want to try to fill your camper with, or if you're tent camping, wash your dishes and stuff with at the campsite. B6. That's what it looks like. And it has electric too. B7. It's kind of neat. Doesn't have a real long. Sorry for the video cutting off as quick as it did. I lost the video to the rest of the campground. The rest of the campground is basically laid out the same way. That campsite that I just showed you, 7, was right across from ours. You've got about, I don't know, 4 more campsites with electric. Then when you get to the end, it makes a loop. And at the end of the loop, you do have one cabin, and it does have its own, looks like a small outhouse for it. I don't know if that's for tent camping. Probably it's like a camper cabin. It's the only one they have in this loop. Sorry about the video messing up. I'm not sure what happened. Get excited about making videos and then you forget some stuff, but hopefully you'll like this video anyway. Simply live simple and happy camping, and we'll catch you in the next video.